We're going to do 6 life and money lessons learned from Dana White, CEO/co-founder of the UFC. He's a hate him or love him type of guy. Currently has a net worth of over $600 million, guys. Dana White, stay tuned. A lot of you guys may think yourself, why Dana White? Why Dana White? Why you guys want to do something on Dana White? Dana White is the definition of sweat equity. If you don't know what sweat equity means, that means you didn't have enough money to put into a purchase or something, but you definitely worked hard enough to build a company up so it can be sold at a higher valuation. So initially when the Fertitta brothers bought the UFC for $2 million, Dana White put everything he had into it with his sweat equity, giving all he had, working countless hours, nights, days, holidays, whatever, just to build a company up to the brand you know it now, and eventually sold for $4.2 billion. So this is why we chose Dana White, the king of sweat equity, if you want to be frank about it.
So number one, he says he loves doing things that people says he can't. And guys, how does that apply to our life? Guys, you have to have some kind of driving force within you. For him, obviously, when naysayers come to him, that fuels him, that gives him a drive, that fuels his fire, that's gas on the flames, right? You need to find within you what pushes you, what drives you, what makes you want to get out of bed early and not go back to sleep. You got to find what that is, and you have to pursue that.
At number 2, stay with me now. When you figure out what you want to do and who you want to be, if you devote your life to it, you end up becoming and doing that thing. At the end of the day, guys, you got to be able to be dedicated to be the person that you say you want to be. Don't just talk it, but you actually got to walk it, right? So you have to be devoted to being the best version of you. The person you think you see in the mirror, go out there and be actionable and be that person you see in the mirror.
Number 3, guys. Every day you wake up, you have to fight. I mean, people are tired. You're tired.
Tired, boss.
But you gotta wake up and you gotta go fight. You have to. You gotta find it within you. Just as I said at number 1, you gotta find that driving force. What is it in you that pushes you to fight? What is it within you that's going to make you get out of your shell and go forward? You gotta find it, because every day we wake up, there's gonna be something. There's gonna be a battle. There's going to be something for you to hurdle or step over, but you have to find the will and drive to fight.
At number 4, this one is crucial for all the young entrepreneurs out there. In the early days when you start your business, you have to be involved in every single process. You have to pay attention to every single detail. And that's gonna mean you're gonna miss birthdays, holidays, Christmases, you name it. Because you're so involved into what you're actually doing, which is growing the actual business or company or brand that you started. So I know a lot of you guys think entrepreneurship is just a road full of gold and sunshine and candy, but that's not the reality of it. It's going to take years and years and years of sacrifice and dedication just so you can turn an actual profit before you could even take a vacation, guys. So you got to be dedicated and pay attention to every single detail if you actually want to be successful at entrepreneurship or business in general.
One thing's for certain, no matter how successful you become, you're always going to have haters, no matter what. And this is true on any level. There's always going to be someone, if you are doing something out of the norm, that is going to go against your ideology. They're gonna say, this is either stupid or it's dumb or it's not worth it. They're gonna put you down in some way, or they're just people who hate for no reason. They're just lame. And that is what comes with success. That's what comes with doing something out of the norm. Innovation brings haters because some people don't like change, but change is always needed and you just have to stay the course.
Think about it, guys. When the UFC first started, right, they couldn't even be shown on TV, right? They were banned by all the athletic commissions, but Dana White stayed diligent. He kept fighting for what he believed in. And despite all the hate and naysayers, look at it now, right? Like we said, he sold for $4 billion not too long ago, right? So no matter what it is, guys, people are going to hate. Not everyone's going to be cheerleading you along the journey. At number 6, guys, and hear me clearly when I say this one. May God have mercy on my enemies because I won't. You're going to have to be cutthroat and ruthless on this thing. I know we live in an era where we were taught to forgive and forget, turn the other cheek, etc., but not in this era. We're not gonna stress on it, but at the same time, we will not forget the nonsense and the ridiculous ridicule that you may go through. So you wanna have that type of drive, desire, vigor when you're going out there starting your business, your brand, your company, whatever it may be, guys. So may God have mercy on my enemies, because I won't. And that's a direct quote from Dana White. He's famous for saying this quote, guys. So like, comment, subscribe below. Let us know what you think. If you like the UFC, you're a boxing fan, just a combat fan in general, right? Feel free. We're building this community, the eventually, the world's yours.